goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
How do I even start this video? I don't even know. Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm going to try to keep this short and sweet today. I'm not in a great mood right now. I have a little bit of a headache. I don't want to talk about this game for very long, so let's waste no time. Let's get right into it. Listen, I know a lot of people are freaking out over this game, which I get it. You know, that's what happens after a Lions loss. That's what happens after a really bad game like this. I understand it, but this guy's not falling for this football team. It's not. I know it might seem like it after a really bad game like this, which I'm not trying to make excuses after this game. I'm not. This was really bad. I take notes during every game. We don't need to go over these notes. We don't need to do that. We watched this game. We know how bad it was on offense, defense, all the way around. We know how bad this game was. We don't need to talk about it, okay? I'm not trying to make excuses for how bad this game was for the Lions today in Baltimore. But what I am trying to say is that despite this bad loss against the Ravens, this guy's not falling for this football team. It's not. Take a deep breath. Relax. It's going to be okay. You know, despite how bad this game was for the Lions today, I'm not freaking out because, you know, first of all, it happens. We were never going to go 16-1 this year. That one loss against Seattle at home in week 2, that was never going to be our only loss this season. Losses happen to everybody. Stinkers like this happen to everybody. It happens, okay? That's one reason I'm not freaking out. And another reason is because I'm going to be honest with you. I'm going to come a little closer to the camera for this one. I never loved this matchup for the Lions. I know I seemed confident on Twitter, but I just never loved this matchup for this football team. And neither did Vegas. Despite how well this team has been playing to start the season, we still came into this game as underdogs. Vegas was telling you, listen, we love the Lions. We love how they look to start the season, but just don't love this matchup. Back-to-back road games. You're in Baltimore facing a really good Ravens team, a really good Ravens defense. Lamar Jackson, they've got some nice weapons of that offense. And you're still a little banged up too. No Monty, no Jonah Jackson, Jerry Jacobs. I mean, we were still underdogs even before Jerry Jacobs got hurt. But Jerry Jacobs got hurt on Saturday. He didn't play today. The fact that we came into this game as underdogs, despite being 5-1, despite winning our previous 4, despite everything, Vegas didn't love this matchup for the Lions, and neither did I. You know, I just never loved the idea of playing the Ravens in Baltimore, despite how much I love this team and despite how well we have played to start the year. You know, when our schedule came out earlier this year in like May or whatever, and everyone including me was going game by game and doing predictions or whatever, I always had this game circled as a loss. I just never loved this matchup for this football team. I'm sorry, I didn't. So, the fact that we lost this game, was I expecting 38-6? No, obviously not. And that's a big reason why I'm in a bad mood right now and why I have a headache. But, I mean, final score aside, am I surprised that we lost this game? No, because I'll say it one more time to make my point so freaking clear here. I never loved this matchup for this football team. It's not the end of the world, man. I'm sure you're going to see a lot of talk on, Twitter. I'm sure some of these sports shows are going to kind of pull back the hype a little bit on this football team. Whatever. We're still 5-2. We still have a nice lead in the NFC North. I'm still really confident about this football team. Today's game, despite how bad it was, this doesn't really change my opinions on this football team. I still love this team. Still think we obviously have a lot of talent. I still think we're going to do a lot of special things this year. it happens. Bad games, stinkers like this, it happens. Just put it behind you, throw it in the trash, move on to the next one. And the next one for this football team, next Monday night, back at home against Vegas. By the way, ladies and gentlemen, you already know I've got my roast number coffee with me in this video. This coffee is so good, I literally changed my shirt. All jokes aside though, this really is the best cup of coffee I've personally ever had. I start each every morning with a cup of roast number, and let me tell you, there is no other way I want to start my morning than with my roast number coffee. I love coffee. And for my fellow coffee lovers out there, whether you prefer your coffee hot or cold, I really cannot recommend roast number enough. They got the best farmers out in Guatemala and Honduras, the best roaster out in Grand Rapids, Michigan, all to help bring you the best cup of coffee possible. It even says on their website, our goal is to bring you the best cup of coffee. They got their whole bean ground coffee, which is the coffee I personally prefer because I enjoy a hot cup of coffee over cold. But they also got their nitro cold brew, which is also excellent in my opinion. Even for someone who really doesn't drink a lot of cold coffee, Roast Number's nitro cold brew is so good. If you're a coffee lover like me, give Roast Number a try. Visit our website, roastnumber.com. Link in the description below. On your coffee order, you can always use my coupon code TonyD to save yourself 20% off. And thank you, as always, to Roast Number for sponsoring this video. Let's go. Delicious. You have an extra day to get healthy. You have an extra day to get ready for Vegas. And you have that extra day to figure it out. Whatever went wrong today on offense and defense, you have that extra day to figure it out and bounce back against the Raiders. You know, defensively, we were able to bounce back after the Carolina game on Christmas last year, and we were able to bounce back after the Seattle game this year. Gotta do it again. Whatever happened today, you have that extra day to figure it out and bounce back. Offensively, whatever happened today, you have that extra day to figure it out and bounce back against Vegas. I'm going to stress that so much this week because that's what I do after a loss. I stress the importance of bouncing back. That's exactly what the Lions need to do. You're coming back home Monday night. It's going to be a rocking crowd at Ford Field. You're facing the Raiders, who just got demolished by the Bears today. Figure it out. Bounce back against the Raiders. I don't know what else to say other than that. Today sucked. It happens. Never loved this matchup, but whatever. Just put it behind you. Throw it in the trash. Move on to the next one. Let's bounce back against the Raiders back at home on Monday Night Football. That's all I got for you in this one. We'll see you following the Monday night game next week against the Vegas Raiders. As always, go Lions, baby.